Yo, did y'all hear that Tennessee, Louisiana, Nevada, and Indiana, parts of those places have no power? Okay? Let's talk about it. Before we get into it, make sure you go to ubuntuapparel.com. If you look behind me, I tell you all the time, I need all the help y'all can get. Go to ubuntuapparel.com, man. Grab your shirt, grab your hat. That's how y'all can help me with this journey. If you're on YouTube, click below, click one of them shirts, and that'll take you straight to our website from YouTube. And also, all my monthly members, subscribers, thank all y'all, man. Listen, I've been telling y'all about those data centers. Not only have I been talking about data centers, I've been telling y'all about this apocalypse. These people are telling you, well, I've been telling you, that if we ever have a power outage, how many people will perish within a month? We're talking about millions of people. And you might ask yourself, how? Do you know what's going to happen if we don't have no power? See, when they do shit like they're doing, I'm talking about, I think Indiana's going on like 12 days with no power. Because I tell y'all, what they do is they give you the problem. They study the problem, then they give you the solution. Okay? That don't make no fucking sense. How is the data center still got power, but these people don't have power? Some of these people need their insulin, so you have to refrigerate insulin. Baby milk, which I wouldn't advise a mama to only give them milk from your breast. I wouldn't give my baby no baby milk out no can. Hell no. But for those who do, that stuff got to be refrigerated along with a lot of other things. You know what I'm saying? And these people are running around. Some of these people are reporting people getting robbed. It's just an apocalypse. People gonna take things. They're gonna take resources. It's gonna be chaos. And them motherfucking billionaires gonna sit in their motherfucking bunkers and sit down and motherfucking watch TV. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna sit down and motherfucking play cards while we above ground going through all this chaos. And if it's happening there, you know it's coming your way. You know it's coming your way. Even with these data centers, like I try to tell you all the time, I talk about frequencies all the time. These data centers are creating a certain frequency that got the cows. These cows are coming out born dead. Cows sleeping by the road all of a sudden, just doing all type of weird shit. Don't want to eat because of those frequencies. I tell y'all, there's a lot of hidden frequencies in this world. Through TV, through radio. You know what I'm saying? Just emitting throughout the air. Honeybees can't make it back to their hives. They can't navigate back because these frequencies are throwing them off. You gotta understand, all this shit is unnatural. And I tell y'all all the time about these frequencies, man. If they want to make you, if they want to make you depressed, if they want to make you angry, anxious, or whatever the case may be, they can hone in on these frequencies. Okay? And we already know these politicians. I've done videos about these motherfuckers. The city is coming to them saying, you know what these data centers going to do to us? It's drawing up the water. It's making people light bill goes up. People having headaches, all type of shit. Fuck with these data centers. And you know what the motherfuckers sitting up there doing? Looking at you like a damn fool. That's why I love to do videos showing you people in these board meeting rooms and shit. I don't know if they be city commission or meetings or whatever they be. I love showing y'all the faces of these motherfuckers sitting up there looking at you like you crazy. Stop going to these people for your life. Fuck them people, man. It's time for people to take back their own life. Stop going to these city commission meetings. Stop voting. Stop participating in all this bullshit. It ain't gonna help you. It ain't designed to help you. Okay? Because they sat there and looked at them people and knew what was coming. As long as they getting paid, as long as they carrying out their job, they know what the motherfucking data centers were gonna do. And some of them probably didn't know because they don't give a fuck. Also, look at the beef. The beef that Donald Trump bringing in 300,000 tons of beef. Man, you don't know what that shit is. Farmers all over the fucking world. I'm talking about, bro. I've been talking about this shit for so long. That's why I feel good, because a lot of people doubted me when I talked about this stuff. And I know it's premature at the time. But I've even had farmers when I talked about that letter. I know I'm a little off topic, but let me get this out. Farmers were getting paid money to ruin their crops. I had a farmer to send me one of those letters. Show y'all these letters. I wasn't bullshitting. Why would they pay them to ruin these crops? Just like they're doing with the peaches. Because they want to bring in all this bullshit. Just like with this meat. All of a sudden, all the meat is fucked up. I want to eat that shit to save my life. But what I'm trying to explain to y'all is these are the same people that we vote. I ain't gonna say we, because I never voted. And this is why. Okay? These are the same people that you vote for. That you put their decisions and you put your life in their hands. Man, these people don't give a fuck about you, man. Stop playing that game. These people in Indiana right now, Tennessee, certain parts of Louisiana, you know what I'm saying? Certain parts of Nevada, no fucking lights, and ain't nobody doing nothing. I bet you them millionaires got lights, them billionaires got lights. Okay? Like I be trying to tell y'all, bro, them people live off the backs of us. They live off the backs of us so that their children don't have to work. Them motherfuckers flying around in private jets, living in the Hamptons, eating the best food. You don't never hear none of these fucked up ass scenarios happening to these so-called political people. Presidents and vice presidents and all these motherfuckers, man. You'll never hear it. These people deem to be better than us. But we give them all the power. We give them all the fucking power that they have. Right? Well, like, what if your mom was living in this condition? No air conditioning, no refrigeration, no food. These people running around robbing, taking, stealing, and all this type of shit. This is an apocalypse. And they are not putting that shit on the motherfucking news, boy. That's another thing. They is not talking about that shit. They talking about this motherfucking Lindsay Clamsy motherfucker. They not talking about that motherfucking shit going on when these people ain't got no lights, no water. They not talking about it. So what I'm telling y'all is this, bro. Prepare. Prepare. You better learn as much as you can motherfucking learn. You better learn to live off the land. I'm telling y'all. Because a lot of us grew up buying shit from the store. We don't know how to go pick nothing. We don't know how to go grow nothing. It ain't your fault. But I guarantee you, moving forward, if you don't learn some type of agriculture skill, if you don't have a book, I got one myself that'll show you all the herbs and all the plants and what they do. The ones to use for this and use for that. Start educating yourself on if some shit was to go the fuck down. Because like right now, there's people right now in Indiana going on 12, 13 days, no motherfucking lights. Imagine that. And you don't know when they gonna come back on. Claiming that an earthquake or something or a storm or whatever. Bitch, we know y'all created HARP. We know y'all create this shit with HARP. Okay? Go look it up. HARP. It's weather modification. I tell y'all, everything will be weaponized. They can rain you out and say, oh, that was the weather. Don't you know in Houston, motherfucker, fish tanks was freezing up? When you ever saw fish tanks freezing up, the water in the fish tank was freezing, you know they fucking with the weather. When you ever saw it snow in motherfucking Florida? Oh, I say, boy, this shit crazy. But these fucking people, bro, I don't know. Boy, these some nasty motherfuckers, man. And these folk don't give a fuck about us. So I'm telling y'all now, I grew up in Bear Glade. I grew up hunting every day. I know how to hunt. I know how to fish. I know how to cook. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of shit. You know what I mean? So thank God I grew up in that type of area, all agriculture. But if you didn't, you grew up in the city, and that's the whole purpose of them creating cities, is to get you out of the rural areas so that they can control your food, water, and shelter. A lot of people don't know that. They don't want you living in rural areas where you learn how to capture rainwater, where you learn how to purify water. You know what I'm saying? When you learn how to hunt and all this shit, you're self-sufficient. You don't need them. But for those who do, they control you, man. They can put whatever the fuck they want in your food. And it's just fucked up, man. This shit is fucked up, man. Anyway, man, I feel for those folk going through this shit right now. I can only imagine what is going on without no food, without no water. You hear different people online talking about this shit because they are not putting this shit on the news. You know what I'm saying? There's only a few places at that time, which was days ago, that was selling food. I guarantee, I bet you the rich parts of that motherfucker got water, food, lights. They always do that. I even did a video about this company where you got to pay them, I think it was $1,200 per person a year. So that if you ever had some type of disaster, they'll come get you first. So now you have to pay for your emergency. Everything is about $1, man. Fuck America, bro. Anyway, man, I love y'all. I just don't like how these people do people, bro. And we grew up thinking it was the greatest country of the world. Some of us still believe that shit. And this is a testing ground, bro. Testing ground. If it weren't for the internet, we really wouldn't know how other places are outside of America. Anyway, man, I feel for the folks that are going through that, man. Y'all put your comments on the bottom of this video, man. If you know anything about this, put it on the video, share it, put links, whatever the case may be, man. But I do feel for them. You know what I'm saying? Fucked up. But like I tell you all the time, man, in order for you to be found, you must first be lost. And I hope this ends sooner than later for them up there. Okay? Because there's a lot of babies, children, elderly people, you know, hospitals, old folks home. They need electricity, man. But like I say, when you allow a man to feed you, you allow a man to starve you. And that is exactly what they're doing. All right? I love y'all, and I'll get with y'all in the next video. Peace.